Hey YouTube, JPTZ. Making a video on this new product I bought. It's by Brightwell Aquatics. It's called Xport no3 to help neutralize your nitrate levels. Usually when I do my water changes, nitrates are around 20 to 40. 20 was the last level I had before I did the water change. And so hopefully this is to keep it down. But the idea is to make the water as best I can for the corals, trying to get some of the bad ones that come back. Comes with a 150 gram bag. I think it's also a bigger bag too. This one's rated for 120 gallon tank, so I use about half the bag. What you do is you rinse these little cubes out in some pure water and then put them in a little pail, I guess the bag says pail, of tank water, and put the cubes in there for 24 hours, let them sit, and then next day you come back, you dump the pail water back into the tank, and then put this in a media bag, and that goes somewhere in a sump. You can put these things inside a little reactor, but you don't want them tumbling and turning into dust. In my next water change day, I'll make a video so that you guys know where my levels were to see if this stuff worked. But for now, let me show you what else is going on with the tank. Torch coral doing really well still. Duncans got some new heads growing. You see they're getting pretty big. Hard to feed those though because they're underneath the main head of the other Duncans, so those won't get a lot of food. Star pups creeping. SPS is getting pretty long. My mushrooms, they're growing and forming these little cup shapes, so I'm wondering if that's a sign for me to get new lights on it. Light bulbs are about 2 months away, I guess, from getting them changed, so maybe it's just getting changed right now. Pipe Oregon, that's getting full every day. My red cap, I can see some new growth. That little chip in the middle where it's kind of whitish. That's pretty cool. I can't wait for that one to be growing a lot. The little chip that fell off of that turned completely white, and I just stuck it up there to see if it can come back, and there is a little color coming back to it. There's my Favia, doing really well. There's those. Yellow tang, red slime algae, you see there, I have stuff for it, and I don't want to use it because it usually makes the protein skimmer go crazy. I'll take it down to my sump. That white bag is where I have the Xport stuff sitting. It's supposed to be in high flow, like 1 to 2 flow times the flow rate, or however you're supposed to say it. It's supposed to be in a high flow area, but there's nowhere else in my tank than my sump I could put it that would get the flow rate necessary. So I just put it next to the pump head. Hopefully that would help. The best place for it. Getting a lot of algae growing on the baffle. I'll show you that with slime algae stuff I have. This is what I use for my slime algae. Protein scanner must be off, or else it will have that overflow. And I've actually had a collection cup overflow into my tank before, and took work off so I could stay and monitor the tank. Didn't want them dying. Alright, so I'll be back in my next water change day and give you guys the results. Hopefully I will have 0 nitrates. Oh, last time I tested my water I had slight levels of ammonia. I'm not sure why. I think maybe a snail died or something, but I've never had ammonia tested anything above 0 since my tank was cycling. Alright, so see you guys later.